I am Robin, and this is Garden Extra. I am working on the front of the greenhouse, and hopefully I'll go inside and do some cleaning. There are some primrose growing in front here. They get big and bushy and they get in the way of the door, and there's one right in front of the door that when I shut the door gets caught in the door. I have this all cleaned up, get the sedum in. The chickens have been, and ducks have been going to town on the sedum. They love that stuff. Yum. I ended up with quite a few pots of the primrose pink. I put some in the ground and some on my borders, Everything's looking wilty. That is a necessary part of it. Then here is one of the passion vines that I rooted in my window. I think it was touch and go there for a minute, but it was transplant shock. Plus it doesn't have a lot of roots yet. So this will be nice when this grows up. And I might leave that one in the ground as an experiment, just cover it with straw. These are the passion flowers I winter in the house every year. They've been out here for a good month. They're doing great. They usually go on the deck, but this is going to be their spot this year. Still working on it. Everything's always a work in progress. This rose stick sitting in one of my watering cans for weeks. I got that in a pot while I was potting. Look what I found. Tookie's playing in the pond. Also have to get King Tut in here. Oh my, look at them. They're liking the pond a lot. This one's deeper than their old pond. Bigger. They didn't like this pond when they were little. But I did take the other one out because it was in the fenced-in barnyard area and a chicken drowned. It was horrible to come out and find a chicken in there. I tried to save him. I gave him mouth-to-mouth resuscitation and everything. I mean, I'm seriously not okay with losing a chicken. So there's King Tut back there. Gotta find a pot. That's the inside pot for King Tut. I need one with holes in it. Pond pot. My flower. Exotic. I'm loving it. Was able to get in here and clean this up. So I have room to work in here now. When I finished with that, this was a mess with all the new things that came out of the greenhouse. So I started working over here. This is a primrose that's been potted up for a while on this side. So that's what most of these will bounce back and look good. I'd give it a week. Yarrow was another video that I had dug up and potted. I cut a bunch of that back. This is the first time I've ever dug up yarrow and planted it. And I think the way to do that is just cut off the old growth and let it regrow. One thing always leads to another, so that led to me working on this side. I moved the black shelf to the north corner because it was getting too much hot intense sun and it was drying things out. So this is a better spot for the health of the plant. And then that's leading to some of these things needed potted up. So I have a table full of things to pot up, and I need more pots, so that's leading to a collection of pots that need to be dumped so I can reuse the pots. That's the end of dumping pots for now, from last year's stuff. We had a pretty cold winter, intensely cold for a long period of time. So that's the most loss I've ever had. So I have room over here to put the things that I am potting up. I'm finished to look nice. As soon as I shut the camera off, she started quacking again. It is her. She's out here all by herself. Maybe it's the Drake trying to call his ladies back. Look at that, it's chamomile. Look how pretty that is. My roosters. We're ending where I started. Much more cleaned up. I reused a bunch of stuff in this border. I want to thicken up the front row. I really love these chives. I've got the stakes that I need to put this soaker hose down some, and I need to mulch, and that'll look good. More chives on this end. See, these are looking wilty because they're freshly transplanted. Getting there. Time to put the hose away.